M.M Out here, over there, everywhere, all over the place. Once again, with the Apostle William Royce Campbell Part 2. And this, I'm going to say a special hello to Chantel from Vancouver Island, who is a constant viewer of M.M Out There and one of my best supporters.
Oh, awesome.
And I'd like to tell her why you didn't see us yesterday, because we had a little glitch. So that's why you were wondering why, well, that's why.
Okay.
Apostle.
Yes, sir.
Again, during the past week and a half or so, Shane Braithwaite won the gold medal,
Yes, sir,
at the Pan American Games. Now, the Pan American Games, for those of you who don't know, is almost equivalent to the Commonwealth Games. And it's at a very high level. It's one step below the Olympics. And kudos to Shane Braithwaite.
That's right.
Isn't he a North man?
Yes.
Shane Braithwaite is from the North. He did go to Coach Party, but then again, he's still from the North. But listen to this. Also in that competition, Fraser Price from Jamaica smashed the 200 meters record that was there since 1979, held formerly by Ashford Jones, an American. These things are very important. And the important thing is that the Americans compete in these things. And the guy that Shane Braithwaite actually beat into second place was an American. So, you know, look for us to medal in the 110 meters hurdles when the Olympics come around. I just hope that Shane Braithwaite keeps himself in fit and don't let the Americans do anything to harm him. Because that's what they will do. Give you something to eat or something that's has some drug in it, and then you fail your test. Another very disturbing thing. Now, Suki King, who is a world champion in the game of checkers. World champion. World, W-O-R-L-D. He can beat anyone in the world. The Russians, the United States, the French, the Spanish, they all play checkers. And they can't beat Suki King. Now Suki King is being honored. And he's been invited to a big tournament in the United States. And he's been honored. And he's asking for sponsorship. It shouldn't have to come to that.
Okay. I was hoping you would say that.
It shouldn't have to come to that. Suki King shouldn't have to ask for sponsorship. In fact, Suki King should have some house and land and all sorts of things at the expense of the government. If you can actually give Rihanna, not that I'm saying anything bad about Rihanna because I love Rihanna, but if you can actually give Rihanna, who has money, all of these grandiose things, right? Who goes on the stage and exposes herself in a very sinful way. It's part of the act. She has to go along with it, whether she likes it or not. You should have Suki King. You think naming a highway behind someone, giving someone the highway, that's not helping anybody, right? And actually, you realize they named the Spring Garden Highway after Gryner. No, the Spring Garden Highway is a brand name, you know. So you remove the Spring Garden Highway, the name, the legacy, and McDonald Blyman, the mighty Gryner. You've made the Spring Garden Highway the McDonald Blyman mighty Gryner Highway. Oh, that's stupidity. That is pure stupidity. There are several other laudable things that could have been done to honor the mighty Gryner. Instead of removing a landmark. The Barbados Marathon is run along the Spring Garden. And they should continue to call it Spring Garden Highway because Spring Garden Highway to me.
It will take a while before Barbadians adjust to the renaming of the Spring Garden.
That shows the stupidity of the idea. I was listening to the radio commentary on the day of Kadooman, because they don't go to those things, but they listen to it or watch it on TV. And the presenters kept referring to this place as Spring Garden Highway.
Yeah, that's gonna be a critical.
No, but these were trained journalists who should have known that it's not the Spring Garden Highway anymore. It's the mighty Gryner Highway, McDonald Lemon. A stupid act. So we're going to hear now, when the Barbados Marathon comes in, you know those 10K thing that they do and that sort of thing. It's going to be run on, I'll bet you, and after hearing me now, they're going to try to be sharp about this.
Let me jump in here at the point, Mr. Morris. In terms of who we would consider to be our leading over the years Calypsonians, the mighty Gryner, being the person that he was.
But he's still competing.
And is. I mean, and I'm referring to the era when he was very high with the mighty Gabby. It's still not in the league with Anthony Carter. Okay, so I'm
the
saying
mighty Gabby you're talking about.
Mighty Gabby. I'm saying, and then in terms of what individuals like Red Plastic Bag has done, okay, you're looking at levels of, and I'm not saying this is up to them to do it, but I'm just saying that even in the element of our Calypsonians, there are levels. And if you're gonna rename the Spring Garden Highway, which is a major highway in Barbados, if it's at the top, you give the name to somebody who has been to the top and is at the top. Okay? So this is one of the things that, the mighty Gryner, in terms of, his performances, and then the mighty Gabby, a composer, a musician, a performer, a cultural ambassador. I mean, come on. This is, again, as you said, it is thinking, but it does not suggest, let's move Barbados forward. When anyone says, okay, this is, McDonald Blenheim Highway, and they go on Google, they Google McDonald Blenheim, who comes up? Okay?
It's a no-brainer.
Who comes up? Okay? So we're making it clear here, Mr. Morris, that in Barbados, when it comes to government selection of what would move the country forward, is just not happening.
Now I can imagine that, again, the Minister of Culture, who is John King, who have already labeled as an idiot in his ministry, would have had something to do with that.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
And I shall reiterate what I said before. We have two idiots in the Ministry of Transport and Works. And a couple of weeks ago, I added John King as an idiot in the Ministry of Sport and Culture.
Well,
and he has confirmed it by this. This actually, if there was any doubt, there's no doubt now. John King, you are an idiot.
You're adding to this principle because, as far as I can remember as a little boy, the number of songs that the mighty Gryner sang that were definitely anti-BLP.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Stinging Bees.
Mm-hmm.
Lego My Hand.
T. Mr. T.
I mean, all of these are anti-BLP. You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering when it comes to us honoring our people, what is our measurement? What is the standard that we have when it comes to honoring our people? Now let me give you this, Mr. Morris. On the scene, explain to me how you have the mighty Gryner, you renames the whole of the Spring Garden
Didn't even share it with anyone. The entire stretch.
The entire stretch. And on that same stretch, you have a little slither of road named after Rihanna. How do you do that? And want people to believe that your system of honoring people is at the level that it should be at. It's ridiculous.
Can't be. Stupidity. And these people actually sit down around the table and decide on these things. But there has to be an aura of stupidity hanging over their heads when they do these things. I can't get that one figure at all.
It's a serious situation when you're looking at it. And I've driven up there, Rihanna Boulevard, just to see exactly what it's really all about. To the point, if you get out and walk, it's just basically the front of those houses on that stretch that have been painted. The houses have not been remodeled in any way to maintain the cultural heritage that we have. It's just the mere, matter of fact, I won't say anything more on that.
No, and on the same subject, one of our musical icons, the great Jackie Opel, for years they were talking about a headstone for him. I am not aware, have they done it yet?
I'm not aware of that.
No, I don't think if you walk to Westbury Cemetery, because I think that's where he is, they would actually, you might even walk over Jackie Opel's grave and don't know. Which is ridiculous, right? There are Jamaicans who want to come here and talk, Jamaicans who really know about music. I want to see where Jackie Opel is buried. I'm telling you that. Ask Mark Williams or the late Vic Brewster if he was alive. There are Jamaicans who honor Jackie Opel. Jackie Opel is more honored and recognized in Jamaica than here,
Listen, I want to say this. We're talking about honor. We're talking about honor. Our first female Governor General is buried in Westbury Cemetery, in Anita Barrow. To this day, we do not have a place to bury our people who have been at the top of this country.
Yes, there should be some special place that only them are there.
See?
But I can understand.
It's these kind of things, as I've always said, on your blog, on your YouTube channel, Mr. Morris. You can do things to move Barbados forward as a country, but it does not mean that you're moving the people forward.
But that point that you made, it'll probably force me to say this. That's why probably Mr. Barrow said, cremate me and scatter my ashes all over the place. Because he was so far ahead of his time.
Exactly.
Without even saying what we just said, he said, okay, then you just bury me and throw me over there.
Okay, so we're looking at this systematic element over and over and over. There's something going on in Barbados that is very sinister when it comes to people being honored. Very, very sinister. And this is one of the reasons why, people are opting and hoping that they're honored by the Queen, because what we give to people here in Barbados really says nothing. In America, when you are given an honor, when you're awarded with the Medal of Service to America, it means something. People respect you when you have that, when you've been given that honor. In Barbados, when you are honored, people don't really realize what's going on.
Well, we're going to have to wait for the New Year's honors to find these things out. But we're coming to the end of our show. Remember, when the people fear the government, there's tyranny. When the government fears the people, there's liberty.
That's a quote.
M.M Out There.
That's a quote from Thomas Jefferson.
M.M Out Here, over there, all over the place, saying, time out, we're gone, see you next time.
Yes, sir.
Happy to have you here.
Thank you, sir.